Alright y'all, so last time I was on the Divina, I tried the seafood shack and got a lobster grilled cheese. It was delicious. But now we decided to try the sports bar, get some wings and some nachos. Good morning, friends. So, it is day 3, well, 4? Yeah, sorry, 4. We had embarkation, Nassau, beach day yesterday, 4. So yeah, the final day. We get off tomorrow morning. Numbers are hard. But, so yeah, we were thinking about going out on the beach, but we got a lot of sun yesterday. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but we're both a little, not like burnt red, but you know, there's some color there. And then, so we were kind of concerned that we would just go out and get like crispy fried out there. So we're going to actually go up to the pool deck because, you know, there's less sun on the pool deck than there is at the beach.
Options.
No, and we don't have to deal with like getting off the ship and the sand and the beach and all that stuff, which is nice. It was fun. I enjoy it. I'm definitely a beach guy, but it's a little simpler and a little cleaner and stuff to go up to the pool. So we're going to do that. We're still at Ocean Key for the rest of the day. I think we're leaving at like 5 or something, so we'll have that nice island view and everything, so it's gonna be good. It's kind of late. I think it's like afternoon now. Maggie's been up for a few hours now, and I've been up for maybe like an hour and a half. Took a little nap and, you know, whatever. Because I was up late last night, as you probably already know. And yeah, food, things, pools, all that stuff. You have anything to add? The coffee's awful?
The coffee's awful. I will say. I have enjoyed everything about this experience except the coffee.
She got an iced coffee from the coffee shop because we have the drink package, really, and that was good. But that shop isn't open very much, we've noticed. Like every time we go up there, there's no one there. So I don't know. I can't be knowing. But the actual like included coffee, not the best. But yeah. All right, well, we'll talk soon. So from there, we went up to the buffet for lunch, and they had kind of the same sort of stuff we'd been seeing all week, but it was still a pretty good selection. All week, we'd been trying to do the dining room breakfast, and we kept not getting up early enough, but we ended up doing that on debarkation day, so we did finally get to try the breakfast, and it was good. And then from there, we went to find a pool. All week, we've been going to the adult pool in the aft of the ship, and so we wanted to try, you know, some of the other options. So we were in the Serenity area at first, but they had the top open, so it was kind of like direct sunlight, so we made our way out to the main pool, and we sat by the main pool for like an hour maybe, grabbed a drink, that kind of thing. But ultimately we decided that we wanted to go back to the aft pool, so that's where we ended up. Alright, so we're on the great glass elevator heading down to the lobby, well, the photo gallery to look at our photos, and then, oh, there's the lobby right there, right behind us. Anyway, and then we're going to look at some photos, see if we're going to get any or what we're going to do, and then dinner after that. So, yeah, we'll talk soon. So one of the places that I saw last time that looked really cool was the sports bar, but I didn't ever spend any time in there. And then one of our table mates in the dining room told us that they serve wings and nachos. I sort of knew that already, but I didn't really think about it until they mentioned it. And since it was the last night on board, we decided to do something different for dinner, so we went over to the sports bar and checked out the menu there. Alright y'all, so last time I was on the Divina, I tried the seafood shack and got a lobster grilled cheese. It was delicious. But now we decided to try the sports bar, get some wings and some nachos. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But this is dinner for us tonight. We'll talk soon. After dinner at the sports bar, we went in search of some good coffee. The coffee shop in the atrium that we'd been to a few times already had really weird hours, and a lot of the times when we went over there it wasn't open. But that was only one of the coffee shops on board, and the main one was actually mid-ship on deck 7. So if you're ever on MSC Divina and the coffee shop in the atrium is closed, chances are Cafe Italia is open, so go there instead. The specialty coffees and stuff are not included in your normal cruise fare, but all of the sandwiches and stuff are, so since our nachos and wings didn't fill us up completely, we decided to have a couple of sandwiches as well. Alright y'all, so on the MSC Divina, they have this little like coffee shop cafe thing in this sort of like Roman, I don't know, whatever theme this is, area, and it's all included, and the food was good, and we got coffee. I got a nice coffee, and Matt got a cappuccino, and they were both tasty, and I got a nice ham and cheese sandwich and a good lemon mousse. And yeah, and all that's included with your cruise fare, so this is another dining option that you might not know about. All day we had been debating if we wanted to do the self-service walk-off in the morning with our luggage or if we wanted to check our bags. I prefer to get off the ship as late as possible because I almost always have a late flight, but we also wanted to do breakfast, so since we ended up with a high number luggage tag, which meant we would get off the ship later, we decided to do the check-in service, so we went back to the room to pack. Alright, so we're getting all packed up. Sad times. I think my sister is noticing that it's harder to get stuff to fit in the bag after you've been here for a few days.
Yes.
She didn't acquire a whole lot. She did good. She could have gone on a full-on shopping spree, and she didn't, but...
the weird thing is it's my toiletries that aren't fitting, and I didn't buy any more toiletries, so...
She can't get her toiletry bag to close, so...
I don't know.
We're gonna figure that out. But anyway, packing is fun, isn't it? This is my favorite part of the whole thing. Note my sarcasm. Anyway, we're gonna finish up, and we'll talk soon. Alright, so we're going to the theater, the last show. What is it called? Extreme?
Yes.
Yeah. Extreme. Sounds like it's going to be extremely good. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any footage for you because they've been really strict on that. But yeah, I'll let you know. And we'll talk soon. As expected, we weren't allowed to record any of the theater show, but one thing that was different about this cruise versus others that I've been on is that since it was summer, there were kids and stuff on board, so they started the show with a little performance by the Do Re Mi Club. So my sister was just reminded that kids exist. Alright friends, that's a wrap. That's another cruise in the book, and of course we were being a little bit sentimental today, as you do on the last day. But I think we're ready to go to sleep and get up and move on to the next big thing, back to reality, etc. But, yeah, I think it was a pretty good, productive week. What do you think?
Definitely, I don't want to get emotional, but it was definitely an experience and literally the best week that I have had in a very, very long time. It was just absolutely beautiful.
And the kids on the stage?
Oh my God. I lost it. I lost it for sure. The little ones got me. Just their practice chaos was just beautiful.
Yeah, it was adorable. We didn't get any footage of it because we were already asked not to film, but then I think it's a little bit weird that I'm filming other people's kids, so.
Right.
But they were very cute, and they were so excited to show off their little performance to us, so. That made Maggie pretty emotional, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. I was bawling like a baby. But that entire show, from the moment those kids walked onto the stage until all the performers walked off, was just...
Yeah, well, I will say we haven't actually talked about the show. I think, so I like the Paris one, I think slightly more thematically, but I think that for a closing show, what was it called, Extreme?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was a very nice way to close out the cruise.
Yeah, it was definitely beautiful. Definitely beautiful.
But yeah, so that's where we're at. It's over. Another cruise in the books. Mag's first cruise ever.
Yep.
Plenty more to come, though, of course.
Oh, yeah, I think I've got the bug.
Yeah, it's an easy bug to catch. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.